Okay, so I wanted to do a quick video, just like a twin flame update. I want to see what the energies are at because it feels very magical and just different coming up. And lots just union energies. I don't say that all the time, but I really feel like a lot of divine counterparts coming into more understanding of each other. And because of, just the energies of summer coming through, Beltane, like that energy. Anyways, I wanted to get a feel of the divine masculine and feminine, so I got messages from the like, how is the feminine viewing her masculine? How's the masculine viewing her feminine? Or what's going on with that? Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh! So let's get into it really quickly. Divine feminine towards her masculine. Okay, Page of Pentacles or Princess of Pentacles. Now I also use this specific deck because of Beltane and everything. Yeah. So it's like looking at from fresh eyes, like, I wouldn't, like, I know he can be successful. I know he can be victorious. I know, like, she's seeing him grow and is seeing him coming more into his power. And, like, he will be victorious. And it's also, too, like, how could we, like, rebuild something? This is starting, it's a Page of Pentacles, so this is starting, like, a fresh project. She seems like fresh energy because we also have another page. We have the Princess of Cups. So with the Empress and the Two of Wands, it's like, okay, like I'm really viewing my masculine right now as like victorious, that he can be victorious, that can start fresh, this fresh new energy. The Two of Wands, I love this depiction because it's like it's like it's open-ended, meaning it's open to infinite possibilities with the outline here, what can be. And with the cups here, see how she's trusting. Yes, that's the word. Feminine is trusting more in the masculine, knowing that he will be victorious, charging towards her, towards the Empress. So fruitful, okay? She knows that she is fruitful as well, and that this can be fruitful. A new fresh start victoriously. So she's seeing her masculine also more mature and if more feminine way, okay? Integrating his feminine energies, which is good because we all balance that out. Masculine, this is so cool. Eight of Cups. How you see your feminine, or what's going on towards your feminine. This is like walking away. So this isn't walking away from the feminine. This is walking on his own path, walking away from all the illusions and things that are not good for the divine masculine anymore. And especially with, it looks like an eclipse, eclipsing out what's no longer working in his life so that he can have a fresh, brand new beginning. Look at the stack energy. All right, which represents masculine energies going forward. This is also passion with that wand, okay? Fiery passion with the Ace of Wands. And then we have Four of Swords. Another page, Princess of Wands. Okay, so wanting to... he knows that she's... Look at the way he's healing here. He's resting. He's been in this recuperation. Like, really thinking about the next part. How can we get to the Three of Cups to be successful and communicate? This is also the communication card. So how can I properly communicate about this, where I see this going? And it's just fresh energy everywhere. Fresh, okay? New energy. And then what's the message to the masculine from the feminine? The Lovers came out. See, that's why I picked this deck. The Goddess and the God just like merging together. So with the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Swords in reverse, and we have the Four of Swords with the masculine. So she's like telling the masculine, I am maturing, okay? I've gained clarity and maturity from this space between us and this wish fulfillment of this divine path. This Lovers, all right, is part of our path, and it will bring us great great happiness, wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. It's like it's almost to the Ten of Cups. It's like I've got my cup right here. So I let go of all the swords. I've let go of the past pain, and she's like ready to step forward. See how she has got her foot in the water, emotionally balanced. So that's beautiful towards the masculine. So in the masculine, oh my goodness, look at this. Got the Ten of Pentacles, all right, wants to tell the feminine with the Chariot and the High Priestess. Like, wow. So forward movement. Okay, it's just confirmation responding to her. Yes, Divine Feminine, I want to build this legacy with you. I want to grow as an old man, just like taking care of the house and the legacy and this, nurturing loyalty with the dog. Blue. This is also communication and healthy communication with each other and moving it forward. The High Priestess. It's like, I know you've been calling this in. I know you've been working on yourself and your spirituality, and I am as well. So he's also telling his feminine that he's working on his spirituality and manifestation with the High Priestess in also a very feminine way, a very just letting it flow and trusting. So they're both more in a trusting energy, which is great. And then come over here. Look what we have after that. Okay, after the High Priestess came the Fool. The Queen of Swords, so it's like this leap of faith. All right, the Fool, taking that leap of faith. And this is, there you go. Let's go. Taking that leap. With the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Tower, Prince of Cups. Okay, so let's lay this out for a second. So it's almost like the feminine is here, sitting here in her power and her truth here with the sword, knowing her truth. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna just, it's not a waiting energy. It's just like, okay, I see this as my future. Like, I know this is what building this Ten of Cups. And we did have the Nine of Cups in her message to the masculine. So so confirmation with the Ten of Pentacles. This is it right here. This is union, all right? This is not like union. This is the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This is a emotional fulfillment, blissful, abundant life, all right? And it came after, there's a Tower, okay? And towers don't always have to be bad. Towers can be sudden changes, sudden epiphanies. It's just really quick movement, especially with the Chariot. That's quick movement, and there's a lot of fresh energy in this read. So Prince of Cups, the Knight of Cups, coming in with an offer. This could be a loving, sincere apology, or just, talking from his heart. And I even love how the horse is like looking down, like just very like his heart on his sleeve, after picking what's left off the tree, assessing what is available. There's a King of Pentacles. All right, the Hermit, yeah, he went within. King of Pentacles. So yeah, the masculine has been working on their worthiness and self-love, and the feminine's working on their self-love is helping the masculine, you know what I mean? So it works together in harmony. All right, so I shuffled these cards and this came out again. Courage, all right? So courage, strength, fierceness, and family. Main energy with consider your foundation, the celestial assistance, angelic messengers, guidance, totally like, look at that. All right, it's like Metatron. It's just like making it happen. So it says, look at how committed you are to love. How committed are you to love? Feminine and masculine. All right, let's get going with this message. Numerology, I asked a card for the masculine. So they're working on financial discipline. All right, their finances, their stability and stuff like that. Feminine's got the synchronicity card. All right, flowing with the universe, like being led with the synchronicities. Okay, I'm going fast. I don't want it to take forever uploading. So Pride came out in reverse, I think. Okay, so let's get this first. So we got timeout, self-love, and completion. Boom. So this is like completing a cycle after a timeout, the separation, the physical separation of the twins, on the self-love. All right. Now it continues, obviously, as you go into a union of, you continue self-love, of course. It's like the glue. It's like that self-love. So, but there had to be a timeout, some type of like timeout, all right? So there could be some kind of completion. It could be a completion of the letting go of pride, all right, getting that out of the way. So look at this. So you could have like a domestic harmony, which is this, and the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, with love and patience. So yes, you've had to have patience, masculine and feminine, still requiring patience, okay, as this unfolds. Love, domestic harmony, with love partnership. What did I say? Getting the pride out of the way. Oh, also, they're both working on their environment. Okay, this is both what they're working on, number 44. And look at what's next. We got love partnership, love, patience, domestic harmony, which is amazing. All right, communication and relationship change. We also got spiritual career, parenting, what else? Intuition. Okay. So, but wow. Okay. Relationship change, communication coming in. Whew. Okay. Let me keep going. Another couple cards that came out, and this makes sense. This is a lot about roads, pathway. Look at this whole, all of these have like pathways. Didn't realize it till like after, but look at the pathway. So we have rock bottom, talisman, and making a choice. So I really do feel like this is also becoming single as well. I do feel like for the masculines who have been in toxic, like karmic relationships in the past or currently, it's like a completion of it's hit a dead end, rock bottom. And you know, sometimes that's how we really change, is when we hit a rock bottom. We get to the end of something and it forces us to go on our own path, all right? And to make a choice. Which road do I want to go down? You have the tools, you have the talisman. This right here, this orb, it's like this is all you need, is yourself. And yeah. And then we got goal setting, which is totally like the energy of what I'm getting with cosmic ancestors, galactic, celestial assistance is assisting with to gain independence, which definitely goes with this talisman energy of setting on the course. And I do feel like it's primarily masculine, but it could be either or. And then we have sensuality and wisdom for the feminine energy came out as well. Passion. So this is that passion right here. The masculine is really feeling towards his feminine. The sensuality of the feminine is just so intriguing. Nobody has it than his divine feminine. It's like, it's only, yeah, see how intricate she is? And that's how he sees his divine feminine, how she can just heal. She's a healer. She can heal him in ways that like nobody has ever even been able to like touch, delve deep into his mind, his heart, healing the heart, the power of self-love. So that's how he really feels towards his feminine. And I'll get one card. Look at this. You can't make this up. Everything in my life has always led me back to you. And I think I'll leave that on that note because this reading is amazing. All right, you guys, hope you enjoyed that message and talk to you later. Bye.